Yo, when I'm in the race, there's no place I'd rather be. I just need to go, don't matter where it leads. I'm in control, destination guaranteed. They tell me take it slow, but this is the ESC. This is the ESC.
Welcome to Paul Ricard for the culmination of this first ESC season. And what a season it's been so far. Exciting rounds in London and Sion. And now the riders are here in the south of France to put on a show to see who's going to become the first ever champion of the ESC.
ESC is the world's first electric scooter racing series. It's an entirely new sport for a new generation that reimagines racing and inspires a new movement for safer, sustainable and more livable cities. Professional athletes from around the world and from a range of different sports make up the rider pool. Skiing, surfing, motorcycles, BMX, scooter racing and stunt riders. They represent the most diverse range of athletes of any sport. At stake, the coveted title of eScooter World Champion. Inspired by the city, ESC promotes the use of micro-mobility transportation in urban areas for a smarter, cleaner tomorrow. That's why we chose to race in some of the most environmentally forward-thinking cities in the world. ESC is the most diverse racing series and teams are comprised of male and female athletes. This is truly gender-neutral racing and they all have an equal chance to take the top spot on the track.
Well, the series kicked off in London, in the East End, in the Printworks, and while the lights were on, the racing was tight, it was fierce and ferocious. And the first stars began to shine. There were some ups and downs as well. It was a big incident, and Nischetti looked good throughout the whole of the weekend. But he had to look out for one man particularly who caused the big problem for everybody. And that was Mathis Neroux, who became the first ever winner of an ESC race. He delighted the crowd and enjoyed the moment. Then it was to Switzerland, to Neroux's homeland, and on the streets in Sion, there was bumping and barging, some big moments. Jordan ran with an early tumble, but through the tight chicanes, the riders eventually made their way through, and it was an exciting weekend throughout where evasive action had to be taken. And there was history made as well. Sara Cabrini became the first ever female winner of an ESC race. And she had everybody jumping for joy. Cabrini's delight in Switzerland then. As we take a look at the Riders' Championship, and it is Nischetti at the top on 52 points. Aymar Vernet in second with Neroux in third. Cabrini hot on the heels with the fast Dan Brooks and Mark Luna rounding out the top six. As you look a little further down, Kilian Lara is exciting. Njaguna, another racer that gives his all every single race. And one of the surprise packages, Nikki Daly. As for the team championship, well, Carlin are in the lead, 92 points. Nico Roche racing on 81, and then it's Murphy Scooters, but there's still so much to race for over the course of this weekend. Let's have a look at Paul Ricard, then this is the circuit. It's tight, some big twists and turns which should ensure some exciting racing.
Hi, I'm Joe Ackroyd. I work here with ESC with the riders and helping develop these circuits. This time we're here for the double header for the final round and the championship decider here at Paul Ricard in the south of France. We'll go down there and I'll show you around. So here we are at the top of the start ramp. We've got 6 lanes, 6 riders. The starting positions are all going to be determined randomly. So someone might get gate 1 and then for the second heat they're in gate 6. It's all going to make a difference and it's going to make for some really exciting racing. Turn 1 is the fast chicane, straight off the ramp down into a left-right, and then as you can see the track comes downhill into this fast left-hander. It's quite a wide corner entry, so we're going to see good overtaking and a lot of riders attacking into here. This is another section of the track that's going to generate some really exciting and fast racing. This is a long fast left-hander that tightens up on itself. It's wide, so there's going to be a variation of lines. Here we are at the end of the lap. We've got a right-hander into a left-hander. It's going to be the last chance for the riders to try and make one big pass to try and clinch that race. We are here in the south of France, so we're expecting the weather to still play a part. It's going to add to the excitement of the race, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Each race weekend starts with all riders competing in a series of heats. 24 riders will qualify and advance to the quarterfinals, with the top 3 from each quarterfinal to the semis. Then, the top 3 from each semi-final will make the grid for the deciding race, the final. When a rider scores points, they add to their own progress in the individual championship, and at the same time add to their own scores in the team championship. At the end of the season, the rider with the most points will be crowned the ESC World Champion, and the team whose 3 riders have amassed the highest points haul will achieve victory in the team's championship.
So here we are then, all ready to go at Paul Ricard for this first quarter final. So much at stake for all of these riders. Well, let's have a look at the starting grid then. It's Luna, Espinosa, Tomeo, Gusciardi, Schutz, and Jessica Howden. Big left turn could be the key as we're underway here in the first of these quarterfinals, and it's been a great start by Luna. But also Howden leading the way as we move through the opening stage of this 9 laps of this course. And so there will be a big ask on the arms, on the legs, on the body here, and that will give you an idea as to just what they're going to have to go through throughout the course of this race. Brave on the outside from Luna, does really well there, and now takes control of this one. Luna from Howden, Gusciardi, Sanchez, Tomeo, Espinosa, and Schutz is bringing up the rear for now. Nice racing here. Gusciardi really trying to pick up some speed under some pressure though from Tomeo, who's maybe finding a way through. Trying to see that crouch style maybe is going to help Espinosa. Just hanging on to that machine, but it's all calm at the front for now as Jam comes under some pressure here in the middle of the pack as they now do start to get themselves on this 4th lap. Gusciardi, one of the big characters in that flamboyant helmet. Tall, languid riding style, but Luna is off to the races at the front. The battle is very much in the middle of the pack here. See who else is going to make their way through. They're pushing pretty hard, looking up the inside. There was an opportunity there for Sanchez Tomeo. Oh, riding very wide is Espinosa. And Dakota Schutz is through, as now we're looking up the inside. Nearly an opportunity, but Gusciardi shuts the door on this one. Now has another look. Again, Gusciardi shuts the door. Goodness me. Schutz is through into 4th place in the green. And Sanchez Tomeo, just a small mistake, and now it's Espinosa at the back who's pushing on. Schutz is really pressuring all the way through here. He's on the outside, but Gashani riding a good defensive line, and Kota went wide, and he's forced himself into a bit of trouble there, and that's a great response. Schutz is going to have another look here. It's so tight in this battle. Luna and Howden are long gone as Schutz comes up the inside. And was there contact there with Sanchez de Meo? Espinosa is through as well. 6 of 9. And Gashani is under fire. Oh, big collision. Gashani nearly ends up riding Espinosa's S1X. They all come through in fine fettle. Schutz is up to 3rd. But the risks being taken in this race, you can really feel it. Everything is cranking up here. What a battle it's been in the middle of the pack. And we've seen it so much. Kota Schutz, trailed by Espinosa, who's still snapping at his back wheel on this final lap. Trying to find a way through. Really isn't a great deal of room in this first quarter final. Trying to make it all the way through. These two pushing. Is there going to be one more moment of drama in a race that's had plenty? Espinosa runs wide. Schutz seems to be in control for now. Heading over the line is the winner, Mark Luna. And then you look back to the battle that's been going on here as those two will come round, kicking off to try and get over. And Espinosa can't beat Dakota Schutz. Jess Howden finishing in 2nd.
I'm feeling really great. Moreover, after that initial lap that was really hard and tough, everyone was really attached between each other. We were making contact, so we had fun there.
And after that contact, you managed to lead the pack. Is that how you want to keep racing from the front now?
I mean, when you're leading, everything is more peaceful. I mean, there's no one in there that you have to overtake or you're out. So when I'm leading, it's just making my pace and getting things under control.
Okay, congratulations, Mark. We'll see you in the next round. Your team's very, very happy, so I'll let you get over to the Murphy guys.
Oh, thank you, man.
See you later.
See you later.
For the second quarter final, Shetty, Ponziani, Rees, Unjaguna, Rand, and Nikki Daly. Great starter, Nikki Daly, throughout the course of this competition. And Shetty has been one of the most consistent racers, and they are on the outside and the inside. And it is Daly who once again gets off to that quick start and really is pushing very, very hard in this race to try and get away and create what they can. Rand is in 2nd place. She's had a frustrating series where at times she's looked really, really good, particularly in practice, but then not being able to convert that into track position on race day. Shetty in that white helmet, trying to sweep around the outside. That was a smooth, smooth move from Anish Shetty. Rand now being chased by Ponziani. And Jaguna is out there as well, as now we see Ponziani really on it here, trying to crouch down and get that speed. Another one of the smaller, lighter riders here. She tries to go on the outside here. Has she got enough speed? No, Rand's going to hold her off as we see a pass at the front, and it's Anish Shetty sweeping past his teammate as we head into the 3rd lap. Rand still holding off Ponziani here. These two are battling pretty hard. Then it is Wilfred Unjaguna. Sabina Rees is trailed off at the back for now as Ponziani looking again. More racing experience from her. She's gonna go wide here. Is she gonna have the line? Rand, oh, beaten. Really good from Ponziani. She took it wide, she carried the speed, and Jordan Rand just couldn't hang on to it, and Ponziani's off, and Unjaguna now has Rand very much in his sights. Those two elbow to elbow. Rand really trying to work the S1X, as now comes Unjaguna. Has he got the inside line? He has. Rand's forced wide, and Unjaguna is through as well. Good racing in this second quarter final. Now Nikki Daly's coming under some pressure. She was a long way ahead of Roberta Ponziani, but these two battling for second and third position. The move up the inside, and Daly gives ground, and Ponziani's through. A scything ride this from Roberta Ponziani, and she looks awfully quick. Daly's after her. She won't want to give up any more ground, Nikki Daly. On to the final lap then. The battle is on, Unjaguna and Daly, and he had a big problem there, Wilfred Unjaguna. He was passed, but then had to give that place back, and he'll try very, very hard to see what he can do here. So it's so tight in this battle between these two as they swing round. Shetty's going to take victory. Ponziani in second place, and what a battle this is, right up to the line. Who's going to take it? I think Daly nicked it. It was tight. Confirmation, Shetty from Ponziani. Daly, Unjaguna, Rand and Rees.
Yeah, I didn't get a decent start, so I fell back to the P3, and then I had to catch up. And also I really fogged up my helmet, so the vision was just fading off lap by lap. So I had to be very careful and finish this race.
Here we are for quarter-final 3 then. Exciting Nehru, Vernet, Billy Morgan, Lara, Mappis and Letellier. Are the 6. Look out for Nehru. Vernet very quick as well, and Billy Morgan with that very, very smooth style. Bit of movement at the top of the ramp, and we're away here, and it's so tight. Look how close it is. Barely space to breathe as they sweep round. And now they try and make things happen here. Nehru was looking. Look how tight that is. A quick look at Billy Morgan. Oh, he's down. And it causes a big log jam. Vernet goes down. Nehru was held up. Let's have another look back here from the start. Morgan saw at the back. You just see how close it is. Wow. See how much Nehru is leaning, trusting in his tyres, and then we see Vernet tumbling. Nehru in the red, tries round the outside. Can he hold it on the inside? No! It's not the way it's going to work this time. Einar Vernet says, no thank you. Way off the front, it's Billy Morgan, then Mappis. Oh, another little challenge here for Killian Lara. And now Morgan will take that lead. There's a big challenge going on here in the middle of the pack. Lara has lost positions here, and Mappis is hanging on. It's two of the quickest riders in the paddock. Are really putting the pressure on. One on the outside, one on the inside. Lara cutting to the inside himself. Letellier off at the back. It's Vernet who's right after Mappis here. Lara pushing hard on home turf. Now they're sweeping through again. Lara forcing it wide. Vernet still has plenty of time though, doesn't have to be rash just yet. Vernet round the outside, can he hang on? He does! Mappis has to hold up, and everybody is going to go through. Lara's gone through and takes the position off Vernet as well, and there was a mistake there. It's so tight the racing here, and Nehru has got work to do. Mappis is ahead of him and causing some real problems. So Billy Morgan out front, Killian Lara in second, Vinay in third, Mavis in fourth. Then it's Nehru who's looking to improve on that position. The Swiss rider who won in round one would expect to be a little further up the pack than this at this point. Different kind of track though, different kind of challenge. Can he find a way through? Now he's looking right up, elbow to elbow, has the inside line, but will it be enough? No, not this time. Mappis is quick enough. Nay just hanging on in front. And it is so tight here as now he has to wobble. Oh, and he's going to lose time there. It's Mathis Nehru. And he's running out of time to make his move. Now he goes up the inside. What a pass. Clean as a whistle as he goes through, and there's a move at the front as well as Killian Lara takes the lead. And now they're moving at some great speed as we get into the final stages of this one, final third of the race. And this quarter-final still has many twists and turns, you suspect. It's Lara from Morgan. Vinay is hot on his heels. And then it's Mathis Nehru, and they've broken clear. It's just been a great battle all the way through, some skillful riding, and Billy Morgan has been reeled in here. Dangles that leg out in that familiar style, and he has a little peek. Oh, down on the track. Well, it was Letelier. Not sure what happened there. Oh, he's off! He's off! And somehow Mappis avoids Mathis Nehru. And his hopes of a win in round 3 are very much gone at this stage, as the race is taken by Killian Lara, Billy Morgan, and then Amar Vinay, but no Mathis Nehru.
Yes, Killian!
Danny Skinner, Sara Cabrini, Van der Ven, Brooks, Cruciani, Sarlik. Cabrini, the winner last time out in Switzerland. In that second gate, silver helmet. So quick last time round. Great view from just behind Skinner as we're underway here. What a view that is, and just how fast is Sara Cabrini. Streaks right off the ramp. And now everybody is chasing and riding to her tune. Nice move at the back to create some space there. Sarlik was running a little wide. Now things will start to shake themselves up here. So Cabrini leads the way. Brooks in second, Skinner in third, and Sarlik in fourth place. Danny Skinner, Daniel Brooks, the pair of them have looked really quick at times. And it's Van der Ven, Cruciani, those two really battling it out here. It's a nice move as well as Skinner really having to hang on, work things through. Remember, it's not just individual rider points, team points at stake as well throughout the course of this competition. So really wide there. Brooks. Looks pretty confident and in control in second place right now. Sara Cabrini is just rocketing around this track. The race really is starting to pick up a little bit here. It's Van der Ven. Van der Ven is hot on the tail here of Roman Sarlik. We've seen the Carlin racer, Danny Skinner, trying to get on the inside here. Not this lap though, not quite. Van der Ven is looking to go the inside of Sarlik. This is a good little battle that's breaking out here. Skinner going in hard again on Brooks. Oh, spinning out is Van der Ven. Just went in too heavy. These three are very much where the action's at in this race. Sarlik, oh, goodness gracious, just gets that wrong and gets thrown off. Maybe too much lean angle, I wonder. So we're back to the battle between Brooks and Skinner. Brooks is there in the green. Carlin Racing is the white Danny Skinner, number 66 on the front there of his S1X. So now we're into the final lap and these two look comfortable. They don't need to go too mad now. Sara Cabrini, well, she's had just a nice time out there here at Paul Ricard. A chance to just enjoy the track. Look at the distance of her victory here as she swings round to take the checkered flag. Easy as you like for Sara Cabrini. Confirmation then, Cabrini wins, Brooks in second, then it's Skinner, Sarlik, Cruciani, Van der Ven.
Sara Cabrini, Hellbiz Racing, another fantastic race. How was that?
Yes, I try to start well, like before a race, and I did it. And so when I was in front of the other riders, I say, okay, now push, and stay focused. And I did this, and so I am able to win the race.
Well, let's look at one of the riders who's brought great delight so far to the ESC scene. He's been super consistent, Anish Shetty.
I'm Anish Shetty and I'm into motorsports, and I also do CrossFit. I was born and brought up in a city called Hubli, and I currently live in Bangalore. Motorsport, I started back when I was around 15 years of age. For me to convince my family and my people around that, okay, motorsport is something I want to do in my life, it was a little difficult. But then, after a couple of years, they understood, okay, the sport is real. And then on, it's been a great journey with the support of family and my friends. In my motorsport career, biggest achievement I would say is in one single year I won 200 to 300cc national championship in the circuit racing, cross country desert storm rally, and one of the events called the Dirt Extreme, which was a motocross event. I would say ESC is the future. It's a championship where athletes are coming from different sporting background. Now that everything is coming with electric, the scooter being more accessible, the tracks being more accessible, this will be a championship which a lot of people will be looking forward to. Coming from India, I would say accessibility is the thing which stops us from competing into motorsport. So this is something which can make it more easier and also pocket friendly. I love speed, I also love winning, so I thought, okay, might as well give it a try.
The first semi-final here at Paul Ricard. Luna, Howden, Schutz, Shetty, Ponziani and Nikki Daly. Will we see Daly with that customary quick start? Mark Luna's been quick, as has Jessica Howden. The lights are all go, and it's an absolute disaster off the start for Anish Shetty. Usually so consistent, but he's got that long, and Luna is down and has to go chasing after his S1X. Not sure what happened there, but these are tricky conditions for the riders, and Shetty is down. It's an absolute calamity here. They're finding it so challenging on this surface. Ponziani, and they're having to almost tiptoe round with the experienced Kota Schutz out front. Ponziani in second, then it's Anish Shetty, who's back on his scooter and having to hang on here. what an incredible start to the race. Oh, shit, he's down again. And that was a nasty one. He'll be passed. Oh, and then he slips over on the track as well. And it's an absolute disaster of a race so far for Anish, but with the way that things have gone in these damp conditions, he can't give up. Not yet. That is Luna, dangling his foot. Daly just behind him. Glance over his shoulder. And having to be so cautious here. There is Schutz and Ponziani. And they're in the position where if they just stay on, they're going to be through to the final here. Just sort of Shetty flashing by in the background. There's very little flashing going on here in terms of speed. Shetty with his visor up, and he's having to dangle that leg right out there. He's going to pass his Carlin teammate, is he? No, not this time. Penultimate lap. Shetty, who had problems with that foggy visor in the quarterfinals, now comes up the inside. Will try and make maybe a one last dash on this final lap. But it's a massive task. As Schutz is out in front, Ponziani in second, Luna is in third. And will there be a new winner of the ESC here in France? Ponziani looks as calm as you come. Really impressive racing from her. Schutz will take this first semi-final. Ponziani in second, and Luna tracked all the way by Shetty. But those mistakes early on cost the championship leader. Confirmation, Schutz from Ponziani and Luna. Good race for Murphy Scooters.
I'm not sure what happened at the start, but I just tried to get as far along as possible. And then a lot of people kept falling, and I'm from a sport that I was very good at consistency, and this is all racing in the rain is. It's just consistent. Don't fall on some paint from some dumb move, but it worked out. It's fun. First semi-final win, so let's go.
Semi-final 2, and they're off the top of the ramp because of the problems with the rain and the damp track here. Lara, Morgan, Vernet, Cabrini, Brooks and Skinner. What will they have learned from that first semi-final? Of course, it does change things not being on the ramp. Will Cabrini be able to get away like she did before? Now they wait. And it's all go on green. And Cabrini is in the mix, and now can she pull away? She does indeed, and she'll reach that first chicane ahead of the field. They've got to be so careful not to just catch a tyre on the paint and then find themselves sliding around. Oh, and now we've got 3 down. Cabrini down, Morgan down. And finally, they will get themselves back up again. Tiptoeing the way through is the rest of the field. And there's been high drama so far here at Paul Ricard in the semi-finals. Really hard racing conditions. And it's not about being brave anymore, it's about making sure you know the capabilities of your machine. Oh, the name's down! It's a hard fall as well. Einar Vernet went right over the top, and he's back on, kicking himself back into place, and there's Cabrini bringing up the rear. And it was her tumble early in this race that really made a big difference. And who knows, it might be the last rider left on the S1X at this rate. First one to make it all the way through without falling might be the one that wins this race. Anyway, Lara at the front, Brooks in second, Morgan just going through your screen now in the pink in third. Then it's Vernet. Skinner is right on Vernet's heels here. Cabrini at the back. Having to be careful there, Vernet. Using using all of his talent to balance on his scooter just to make sure that he's finding his way around this track. Skinner comes up close. More track experience for Skinner, and that's showing right now in the greasy conditions. And one of the big challenges is there just hasn't been a great deal of racing done in particularly wet conditions. Good move that from Vinay to steal that position back. And now they'll try and work this one all the way through. These two are battling pretty hard beyond the midway point of this second semi-final. Who really wants it now? Remember, you have to get through, you have to find your way through. And these two are trying to track down the two at the front. There is Morgan going through. It's Lara and Brooks at the front, then Morgan, then the man on your screen, Vinay. At the moment, Skinner is in 6th place. They slide round Vinay. Ooh, it sounds like there's another slide there. A glance over the shoulder, and it was Danny Skinner who's gone down. And Skinner trying to get the S1X going again, furiously trying to kick to keep going. Another slide on this surface has made it very, very difficult. Those watching are just wondering who's going to get round. Closing in on the final lap then. Vinay, can he make that position back on Billy Morgan? You can see them. You can see Brooks as well. As they go into this final lap now. Vinay with the move up the inside on Morgan. Can he hang on to it? He can. What a pass that was. It was brave. It was bold. It was brilliant from Vinay. Brooks just ahead, and Morgan now trying to sneak back through on the inside. No, says Vinay. Just about hanging on. Brooks under all kinds of pressure as well. As they are going to swing round, is there going to be one last blast? No, Lara again. Brooks in second, Vinay in third, and Morgan beaten on the final lap. He'll be frustrated. Cabrini and then Dan Skinner. What a race from Killian Lara.
It was crazy. We know that it's sleepy because the race before a lot of crash, so all the people try to be safe. And second corner, big crash. I take the opportunity, I take the first place, and after again focus, stay on your line. But it's sleepy, eh? Bro. Yeah. So cool.
Well, it's go time in the final then, here in round 3 of the ESC. Killian Lara, full of fun. Vinay, full of energy. But what's to come for these guys? It's been a difficult day, tricky conditions. So here we are. Schutz, Ponziani, Luna, Lara, Brooks, and Vinay. Which way will it go? The weather has made things really difficult. Safety has been the key, but we're ready to go. The lights are green. And we're underway in the final of the 3rd round of the ESC Championship. And what a start that is from Mark Luna. Leading the way with Lara in 2nd place. Ponziani in 3rd. And just how careful they need to be as the dusk really has the light on the back of each of these S1Xs burning brightly. You get a real sense as to what these riders are really facing. So Luna leads from Lara, Ponziani and Brooks. And it's a big lead this for Luna. Ponziani's been quick all day, and Vernet has had to scrape himself off the track at times. Could he still have a say in who finishes on the podium here? It's a good battle, this one, between Dan Brooks and Vernet. But Brooks holding on. You just hear the tyres squeaking a little. Vernet trying to sweep round the outside, but Brooks closes the door politely but firmly. 10 laps, and you do wonder, difficult day. The impact of all the racing has had on them physically. And the conditions have been ever-changing. Smooth so far this from Dan Brooks. They're not able to really make an impact, and all the time Mark Luna is creeping clear at the front. You can see that distance there. Ponziani trying to claw it back. Sweeping round this Paul Ricard course. It's been a great place to watch these e-scooters racing. You really see the challenges that they face on this course. They've got to be careful not to get on the paint where it's super slippy. Ponziani really is tight up on Kilian Lara here. Plenty of encouragement from the stands. It is that battle now between Lara and Ponziani that we focus on. It's been a great weekend, really, for Roberto Ponziani as the challenge comes on Brooks. Work their way through. A glance up the inside. Vernet now trying to put pressure on, looking for a mistake here. Not able to find one just yet. Now he looks up the inside, but again, Brooks, like track craft, making things very difficult. Back tyre must look a metre wide right now. Here is Ponziani on the outside! Oh! Lara is hanging on, and Lara will ride her all the way to the outside and maintain his position, but that was brave from Ponziani. She's so close here, looking for that second position. There is the leader, Luna, 3 laps less than remaining, but all the action is way behind him. Luna is off in the distance, and only a massive mistake now, surely, will cost him the opportunity as Ponziani's looking again. It's tricky to find a passing place here, but it means that Kilian Lara has to be absolutely wheel perfect as Ponziani runs wide there. Look to lose some time as well. This is a great view. You get a sense of just how tight it is, and Vernet's through! Is he going to give the position up though? On the inside, no, Brooks can't hold on to it. And great stuff from Vernet, who's up into 4th place. Let's have another look at that. Drone shoots out of shot. And Vernet hanging on and then shuts the door. Brooks left. Really sense the light coming in, and Ponziani's up into 2nd place as well on that pass on Lara. Well, it's all action in the closing stages here, just over a lap to go. And Ponziani is searching for a place on the podium. Vernet tracking down. Can he catch Lara? Final lap. Now they're looking to see what they can create here. Ponziani looks comfortable. Vernet remains very much chasing. And You can see that Luna is out in the lead. Great view of the track. Luna from Ponziani, Lara, Vinay, Brooks and Schutz. And there is Luna. He looks round, he knows. It's meters away now. Luna's going to take the checkered flag. A little wheelie. Ponziani. Wow, what a race that was from Mark Luna. High fives all round. Round 3 goes to Mark Luna. Here's confirmation. Murphy Scooters, Mark Luna in first. Roberto Ponziani with a podium in second. And then Killian Lara in third. Vinay, Brooks and Schutz making up the 6 in this final. Well, quite brilliant from Mark Luna. Victory and a great big smile under that helmet.
So Mark, congratulations. Talk us through that race.
I have no words because I'm so exhausted. The first 5 laps, I pushed everything with everything I had. I almost crashed like 3 times. One of them I touched with the knee on the ground because I literally fall off the scooter, but somehow I still on the handbar, and I went through this, then I calmed down, went with a lower piece, more chill, and we made it, yeah.
So the Riders' Championship then, it is Luna who tops from Vinay in second by just a point. Then it's Annie Shetty. Looking further down, Mathis Neru, who won that first round, is in 7th place, going all the way down to Nikki Daly. As for the Team Championship, Nico Roche Racing in pole position, but Murphy Scooters and Carlin not too far behind with 1 round to go. Well, the magnificent trophy delivered in some style to Mark Luna. The round 3 champion celebrates in style.
Yo, when I'm in the race, there's no place I'd rather be. I just need to go, don't matter where it leads. I'm in control, destination guaranteed. They tell me take it slow, but this is the ESC. This is the ESC.